Hey guys, Todd here, Neuse River Bait and Tackle. I wanted to do a little tackle tip today on using light jigs in wintertime conditions. So when you're using a light jig in wintertime conditions, you want to make as much bottom contact and go as slow as possible. That's usually a lot of dead sticking. So when you're dead sticking, what you're basically doing is you're allowing your line to be slack, but fall to the bottom. And you're utilizing your visibility of your line. That's why I use high vis braid so that I'm able to see that, and I use an extra long leader. Usually 8 to 10 pound leader in the wintertime, just because the water likes to clear up a little bit. And so when I say you're fishing light and it's falling very slow, you're using 8 to 16th ounce jig heads with a smaller presentation bait. What you're doing is you're bouncing that ledge with the jig. You're going very slowly, you're bouncing ever so slightly, and as you can see, you watch your line. When your line bow falls, then you know it's on the bottom. You pop at an upward position, then it falls. Again, your bow changes and it falls as well. And so when you're fishing creeks, generally the creeks have a pretty deep channel. So what you're doing here is you're utilizing the channel as a ledge, and you're using your rod tip to bounce down that ledge. Now, a good friend of mine taught me this technique, Captain Gary Dubiel. He taught me this technique just to bounce down that ledge and watch my line. All right, and so what you're doing when you're watching that line, you're watching for the transition of the line, which means that your jig's on the bottom, and you're just popping that rod up and you're reeling in your slack at the same time. And what that does, that is effectively covering all of the bottom water column. All right guys, a lot of you want to know exactly what rod and reel combination to use for wintertime trout fishing. So generally what I'll use is a 6'9" or a 7 foot medium light or light. I really like the light for that really slow presentation because it's going to have a lot of sensitivity. The lighter the rod, the more sensitivity it's going to have. So you want to utilize a 1000 or 2000 class reel. Reason being is you don't want to tire your hand out holding that heavier reel. If you've got a lightweight reel, your muscles are more apt to feel that vibration of a fish striking. So the lighter the setup, the more sensitive it's going to be. Come by Neuse River Bait and Tackle. We'll give you a hand, show you what you need, show you what we use to catch the fish. You guys have a great day. Happy fishing.